Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. Now I would like to welcome you all to day 10 of the Whiskey Advent box. If you have been following this series, then you will already know that this box is a collection of samples that I've received throughout the year that I'm finally getting around to now. I just decided to make my own my own advent calendar. So that's what we're doing. We're going through this box of samples. As previously mentioned, this is day 10. Let's see what we're going to be reviewing today. Okay, oh wow, okay, so this is my first official Springbank. Alright, let's pour some of this into the glass and see what we're going to get. I'm getting very excited for this. Okay, so this is the Springbank 8-year-old 56.8% ABV. It is the Fresh Sherry Cask Festival 2019. Now I will also mention that I don't have any other information regarding these whiskies in this box, so any other additional information that I find will be going into the description box down below. I don't think I'll have to add any more for this particular one. It seems like I've got all the key info that I need, but anyhow, if I do find anything else, you know where to look. Okay, let's start this review and let's see what we get on the nose. Cheers. Oh wow, so this is very vibrant, very fresh. Tons of apples, like it's like freshly juiced apples and pears. Touch of honeysuckle, lemon blossom, a touch of oak influence. It's not very oaky, but there's just enough there just to kind of be able to give that that woody note. It has a certain salinity to it as well. Dark chocolate, a little bit of vanilla and caramel. There's also a bit of like a cereal grain influence coming through as well. Let's move on to the palate. Cheers. Wow, intense mouthfeel on this one. It's very dry, very spicy. So again, so this has been bottled at 56.8%. You definitely feel that. That is a very hard-hitting ABV. I think if this is definitely one of those whiskeys, if you're starting off your session of a whiskey drinking night, then you may want to push it back a little bit, or just make sure that you go at it very slowly, or even add a couple of drops of water to it just to lower that intensity. But if you're into that high hitting strength, then feel free to leave it as it is, but I would recommend just bringing it down a notch. So the palate is definitely oakier than the nose. You will notice that that wood influence. I'm not too sure whether this is like American oak or French oak, but I am getting more of a French oak vibe. Now I could be wrong. That kind of white pepper spice that I'm getting, it could be mostly coming from the higher ABV, but I am getting a white pepper note that I associate with French oak. Lots of vanilla and caramel. Again, there's still that kind of mineral salinity note that's there. There is definitely a saltiness to it. It's also quite earthy as well. So think notes like, again, those the like dusty cereal grains, or even like a salted peanut, tobacco, also a little bit of like a dry leather. So those fruity notes have been kind of pushed to the back a little bit. So those apple and pear notes are still there, but it's more so on the back end of the palate. You will notice more of the woody, earthy tones a lot sooner than you do the fruity elements. I'm also getting hints of like freshly mown lawn. All in all, it has just an exceptional balance and range of flavor. This is something that if you do have a bottle of, then you do want to take the time to be able to sit down with it and explore it It will open up beautifully. I would recommend definitely letting it sit for at least half an hour, or just add a little bit of water into it just to mellow it out and just to be able to get a little bit more flavor out of it, because there definitely will be more depth that you can reach in this, more so than what you can do in, say, like a short review. Now, moving along to the finish, again, that dry influence is still there. You're definitely going to be feeling that in the back of your throat. Again, it's still, but it's quite sweet. There's like a sweet, smoky vibe going on. So I'm getting things like honey, caramel, vanilla, just with a little bit of smoke just dancing around with it as well. So, I mean, it just offers some remarkable flavors from beginning to end. But I'm looking forward to, I still have about half a sample of this left. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to just playing around with the rest of it. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't really have anything else to say about this absolutely fantastic whiskey. I'll leave it at that. If you have been enjoying this content so far, please make sure you go ahead and hit the bell notification and the subscription button. You're definitely going to want to do that so that you can stay up to date with the rest of this series and other reviews that I have coming out. My name is Andrew. I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS. Well, since you made it this far into the video, why not go ahead and check out some of these other reviews that I have done. My name is Andrew. I'll see you all again on the next video. Bye bye.